In 1986, in tiny Hurdle Mills, North Carolina, Kizzmekia Corbett was born into a world of tobacco fields. But she would dream bigger. Even as a child, she asked questions others didn't. Why do people get sick? How do bodies heal? Her science fairs hinted at greatness. In high school, she devoured every science class. Teachers recognized her gift. A scholarship to Maryland would change everything. As a Meyerhoff scholar at UMBC, she found her calling: immunology, understanding how bodies fight invisible enemies. At UNC Chapel Hill, she pursued her doctorate, studying how antibodies neutralize viruses, training for a future world saver. Her research took her to Sri Lanka, studying dengue. Understanding a virus meant understanding the people it infects. In 2014, she joined the National Institutes of Health. Coronaviruses became her obsession. Years before COVID, she studied MERS and SARS, becoming an expert on spike proteins, the key that unlocks human cells. January 2020, China releases a mysterious virus sequence. Dr. Corbett sees the spike protein and knows exactly what to do. 66 days, her team designed the Moderna vaccine, genetic code to human trials, the fastest in history. She didn't just make the vaccine, she championed it, speaking to black communities, rebuilding trust that racism had shattered. Now at Harvard, Dr. Corbett prepares for the next pandemic. From Hurdle Mills to history, one scientist who helped save the world. In 1950, in the heart of Kumasi, Ghana, a boy named Thomas Mensah first discovered his love for science and mathematics. He excelled in chemistry, mastering complex equations that would one day reshape how the entire world communicates with light itself. In 1980, Mensah arrived in America, a young engineer ready to prove himself in the competitive world of industrial innovation. At Corning Glass Works in New York, he joined the race to manufacture fiber optics, hair-thin glass cables carrying light. But there was a critical problem. Tiny bubbles trapped in the coating caused defects, slowing production to a mere crawl. Mensah's breakthrough came with carbon dioxide. By injecting gas into the coating process, he eliminated the bubbles entirely. Production speeds soared from 2 meters per second to over 50. Fiber optics became cheaper than copper, changing everything. At Bell Labs, Mensah turned to defense. Fiber optics could guide missiles with unprecedented precision. His missiles achieved Mach 1 speeds with unprecedented precision, earning him classified patents that remain vital to national security. Later, as CEO of Georgia Aerospace, he pioneered nanocomposites for the F-35 fighter jet and advanced military drone. Today, his fiber optic innovations carry the world's internet beneath oceans, connecting billions through cables of pure light. Dr. Thomas Mensah, inducted into the National Academy of Inventors in 2015, proved that brilliance knows no borders. In 1950s, Ghana, young Thomas Mensah dreamed of technology that could see inside the human body. At university, he mastered photochemistry, studying the silver halide crystals that made X-ray imaging possible. In America, he found powerful X-ray machines, but they demanded dedicated rooms and toxic chemical processing. Traditional machines weighed 400 pounds, lead shielding, transformers, vacuum tubes, each component added bulk. Film processing required toxic chemicals and 20 minutes per image. In emergencies, patients couldn't wait. Mensah developed enhanced emulsions requiring 70% less radiation while capturing sharper, finer images. His team replaced vacuum tubes with solid-state detectors, converting X-rays directly to electronic signals. New capacitor systems slashed power by 80%. Units now ran on batteries for true portability. Digital processing enhanced contrast in real time. Software detected hairline fractures invisible to traditional film. The final device weighed under 40 pounds. Remote clinics gained diagnostic power once impossible outside hospitals. Emergency responders could now detect fractures and injuries in minutes, anywhere in the world. From toxic darkrooms to instant imaging, Mensa's genius brought healing light to the darkest corners of Earth. In the summer of 1853, the wealthy elite of New York flocked to Saratoga Springs. Among its finest establishments stood Moon's Lake House, a lakeside restaurant catering to America's richest families. In its sweltering kitchen worked George Crumb, a chef of African American and Native American heritage, known for his exceptional culinary skills. One fateful evening, a demanding patron sent back his fried potatoes, complaining they were too thick and soft. Irritated, Crumb devised a plan. He sliced the potatoes impossibly thin, paper thin, then fried them until they curled into golden, crispy wafers. He salted them heavily, certain the customer would be furious. But the opposite happened. The patron was delighted. He devoured every last crisp and demanded more. Word spread like wildfire through the dining room. Soon, these Saratoga chips became the restaurant's most requested dish. By 1860, Crumb opened his own establishment where baskets of chips graced every single table. Newspapers heralded this new sensation. The wealthy couldn't get enough. Though Crumb never patented his creation, his legacy transformed a moment of frustration into a culinary revolution. Today, potato chips are a multi-billion-dollar industry, enjoyed in every corner of the world. All because one chef refused to accept criticism quietly.